Hello everybody, welcome to my video showcasing Wolfenstein The New Order on the PlayStation 4. Been playing all weekend, man. I gotta say this game is absolutely amazing, and the point I really want to show to you in this video and the other videos I'm going to release on Wolfenstein is show you the variety that this game has, because it really is quite spectacular. I wasn't quite expecting that, and so the game has really blown me away. I've completed it, and I'm not actually sure why I'm surprised, because it's made by people who know how to make FPS games. So this game has been made by MachineGames in Uppsala in Sweden, and mostly it's the core team who made Chronicles of Riddick. Now if you've played that game, it's one of the best story-driven, immersive first-person shooters ever made, and I always knew that Wolfenstein at least is going to be good, but I think the end result really is amazing. So let's jump right into it. So I believe there's 16 chapters in the game. I think this is 10. I'm not entirely sure, because this is not from the beginning of the level. Now I'm playing on the second easiest level, so you can see I don't die immediately, and you can run up and kill people. That's the way I want to play. Like, I don't want it to be too difficult. I want to have fun. Now you can see one of the both signals were terminated. Now those signals mean that when a signal means there's a lieutenant or a captain in the area, and they can call in reinforcements. So it's important to get rid of them fast, so they can't radio in backup. But you can see it's not possible to just simply run and gun as I did there. So let's see another way to approach this segment. So I think Bethesda has actually undersold this game, just like how good it is. It's much more than a shooter. There's a lot of story. There's actually a lot of levels where it's just about exploration and just like soaking in the atmosphere and the story. So now I'm going to try a different approach. So you can see there's the two signals, and that depends. You can see them if you've upgraded the perk system. Now you don't actually really have to. The way the perks work is simple. So they support your playstyle. So if you're an assault kind of guy and you want to use weapons in both hands, and you keep like being aggressive and shooting a lot of people, you will simply start fulfilling the requirements that the perks need to support that playstyle. So I kind of tried everything. So you can see the two enemies here, and I'm sneaking up on this guy, trying to get the stealth kill going on. I mean, the game looks incredible. I think I'm actually surprised how good it looks. It's running on Tech 5, but it doesn't feel like this PS4 version is gimped too much, because the game has to run on PS3 and 360. Like the first level, like the prologue of the game actually sort of like plays on all the Wolfenstein cliches. I did a stealth kill there because I have the silencer on the pistol. So first chapter is smart. It sort of like has the classic Wolfenstein castle arches, that kind of Second World War gameplay. See there, I think I got 25 silent kills, so I got a trophy, and I also unlocked the perk. So first chapter sort of like eases you into it, and then it just blows the lid off, sort of gives you a whole lot more variety. There's a very nice twist. A quick look at the map, again relates to the perks you have upgraded. So the question marks are, intel you can find and such things, and obviously the exclamation mark is where I gotta be. But I'm sneaking around. You can see the enemies are hearing. There's been some stuff on NeoGAF like, oh my god, enemies are dumb. Well, at least I'm playing on the easy level, and they give, or the second easiest, they give okay challenge on normal, so I didn't play on any Uber level or anything like that. The game overall feels extremely well balanced. It's not too frustrating at all. It gives a good experience. You can see the lean working here, and I'm actually amazed just how well the lean works. If you hold down L1, you can actually lean left, right, but front and back. So back meaning you're actually like laying right down on the ground, so you can see like this. It's difficult to pull off with a mouse, but these guys do it really well. It's sort of not a surprise, because like MachineGames are a lot of old school hardcore PC guys, so they gotta have that in there. And let's see if there's still somebody alive. So I managed to kill the captains who make the alerts very well. There's a dog. A lot of the times on the easier level, the dogs are just chilling there and won't attack you until you get very close, but I didn't even notice the dog there. And if an enemy grabs you or a dog, you can just hammer the melee button and you will both stab each other until one of you dies. Now this is a more, not visually maybe the most exciting level, but you can see the lighting looks really good, and as I mentioned earlier, that it doesn't feel like they've had to hold back too much because of this game has to run on older generation as well. Like it definitely, there's instances in the game where it just looks fantastic on the PS4, like really beautiful lighting, and you know, the levels are built in a, you know, it's a collection of smaller rooms, but you know, open world just doesn't work for Wolfenstein or for an FPS really at all. So let's see. Oh, I think I'm actually trying to find a way to get up there because I'm being really stupid, because I could actually, I'm only supposed to go under the grating, but I was like, do I have to go all the way back here and climb up and then go there? No, I don't, but I'm being dumb. That's the kind of fence you can actually cut with the laser cutter if you want. There's quite a lot of areas in the levels that are optional for you to reach. So if you want to sort of find all the armor and the hidden stuff, like the Enigma codes, you can do that. There's quite a lot of... I see how nice the lighting looks here. Really atmospheric. Like the art direction is really good. So let's run back there and try to get. I'm a completionist, man, so I want to get all the question marks. But yeah, wrong way. Turn around, go down there. It's under the grating, you stupid. So the flashing thing right there, you can load up the laser cutter. You can upgrade some of the weapons by finding upgrades, but you know, that means you have to find hidden places, cut open some doors, and so on. And there we go. And there we have. I think it's yeah, it's an Enigma code. Now, finding the Enigma codes is just one part. You have to find every bit in a series. There's 4 series of codes, and then you have to also decipher them. And I haven't done that. I don't even know where to start. Well, actually, I know where to start. When I started playing the game, I was like, why are there all these numbers written on the walls? And it's because they're related to the Enigma codes. You have to take a look at the environments to get some hints, which I think is awesome. You actually have to play in a way that you explore, and you actually have to have some deduction. You know, you have to think about things, which is again a surprise in a game where you thought it's going to be all action. Now you can go guns blazing, but it's just a lot more fun to, you know, be a bit more stealthy. And again, I'm wondering where to go because there's a exclamation question mark up there, but what that means is I gotta go to the exclamation mark and realize I can only get there later through the door on the right, but I'm wondering if I can actually jump up there. I can't. Give it up, okay. All right, let's run down to the train. So the mission here is to get the train going. You gotta switch up the track so it goes the right way. And again, this is the first playthrough on this section, so you're sort of getting it live. I'm commentating afterwards, of course, but you get to see just how dumb I am when it comes to playing this game. So let's run back to the train, okay? And there you go, it's the door on the right, but you can't access it from the left side. So let's jump up, press the button. Okay, I am sensing that I'm gonna have to do some combat here. What do you guys think? I mean, definitely let me know what you think of my commentary, what kind of videos you want to see, like what length you prefer. This is about almost 40 minutes because there's 2 different segments that I want to show. Should I just split them up into like shorter 15 minutes and just have like a bunch of videos instead of having a couple of long ones? Well, anyway, I'm again trying to see if I can get up there, but no, I can't. But actually, at least I found some armor, so you can stock up on armor, and you can also like overcharge your health, which means you can get your health like up to like 240 or something, but it'll run down. So when you get that the health number down there, which is now 160, it actually turns yellow and starts counting down to a certain point, which means that you're supposed to like be aggressive and attack the enemies while you still have overcharged health. These sort of dead ends is where the enemies show up from, of course. Yeah, you can destroy some of the cardboard. Well, it's not cardboard; it's wooden boxes. But let's press that. Again, you see the immersion is great. Like everything is always experienced in first person. Now I'm in trouble. Let's run away. Let's switch up the guns. Lacking a lot, but let's try to beat this guy with two assault rifles. But you can see I'm being dumb. Like I'm not taking cover. I'm just shooting it, so I'm taking damage. I should actually use the lean. But I'm trying to hit him in the head because that usually freezes them a little bit. And now see, I'm running down on health and I'm gonna die any second now. Let's see, I'm trying to escape now. Trying to find some more health, some more shields, trying to get the see which gun I should use. Now this is the laser cutter that you can upgrade, as I said. It gets really powerful in the end of the game, but so there's two modes. You can see on the bottom right there's now it's in the shooting mode, but if I click the D-pad right, it'll use the sort of welding mode, which is used to cut the fences and chain links. So I died. And actually it's chapter 11, so it's not chapter 10. So the well, here you can see the perk tree. So you can see that you just simply have to do kills in different ways, basically. So either use different set of weapons, shoot from cover, do stealth kills, and here I gotta get more marksman kills, more handgun kills. I didn't even get all of these when I completed the game because I just didn't really bother. I didn't see these perks actually affect my gameplay all that much, which is kind of a shame. But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure if you play the reason why it is chapter 11 is because I moved us to chapter 11 because I want to show you more variety. So now we're on a U-boat. That was when I started playing the game. I was, man, it's, you know, Nazis in Germany, it's got to have a U-boat, right? And yes, it does. So this is chapter 11. BJ's managed to sneak up on the German U-boat, and see, this is now going to be more stealthy until all hell breaks loose. You can see the enemies there. They're pretty lenient, like even if they notice some noise, they're not immediately gonna walk there. They will sort of pay attention, but if you use a higher difficulty level, obviously it's a lot different. They will be a lot better in terms of their reactions. So I'm trying to play it cool here. Let's get this guy. Oh, I misstabbed him. There we go. Did the others notice me? I don't think they did yet. So you can see there's another signal detected, so there's a captain somewhere nearby that I should get rid of. He definitely noticed me now. He's alarmed, but let's go surprise him. There we go. Again, the detail in this level is really nice. I can't really stress like how good of a job Machine is done, because I think the game does look pretty solid on the PS3 and 360 as well. Let's get this guy as well. And there we go. Good old melee kill. And he opened fire, but I managed to get him. But see, alarm. Broadcasting alarm. So there's the captain. And that we're just knife in the face. There you go. But he managed to get in some reinforcements. Which of course is bad. There's lots of animations on these guys. You can see how they're like spread out like that. And a lot of times it's the animations look good, and there's no silliness, sort of like you might have in Killzone, you have enemies behind a box and they're like putting a gun over their head behind their back and shooting. It's just sort of ridiculous. And here the enemies, like they're pretty gung-ho, but they sort of still shoot in the correct manner. So obviously this is a very contained space, so the shotgun should work pretty well here. There's lots of guns. There's shotguns. You can dual wield pretty much everything except for the laser weapon. So you can dual wield shotguns, pistols, assault rifles. See, the blood stays up nicely. And if you find the map in each area, then you can see the entire area. Obviously, but you don't necessarily need the map though. I'm a big fan of submarines. Ever since I read The Hunt for Red October as a little kid, I've always liked submarines. Submarines are cool. Alright, so I'm taking the pistol because I think I actually want to try to get some pistol kills from... So let's use the lean. See how well the lean works? Just hold down L1 and lean away. It does work really well, and the enemies they're not going to come out now. I'm going to try to hide, but I can just lean and try to take a couple of shots at them. Doing pretty well here. Let's get that guy as well. Oh, and there's some guy right in front of me. We're entering the cruise quarters here. I'm gonna go back and okay, so the laser is maxed out. You do get an upgrade, so you can actually yeah, I want to jump back into see what kills I need to do. See, dual wield kills 8, 2 more handgun kills, and then 23 marksman kills. So there's quite a lot of kills left that I have to do there. But the system is nice, so it doesn't really... It really is just there to sort of boost the way you're playing, just as like Machine and Bethesda have said. So it's not really inane getting 500 kills with this. It's just about like 20 to 50 kills and do it in a certain way. And you can sort of game the system. So if you die and you've made the kills, that'll still count. So you could actually like pretty early on just grind open the perks, which of course goes hand in hand with the fact that they're not supremely powerful. They help to give you an edge, but since you can sort of game them and get them early on, obviously you'd be overpowered. So that's why they're sort of not that super powerful, but just sort of boost the style you have. So let's pick up some grenades. Always fun to use, and I like these. I'm in the crew quarters, so here are the Nazi sailors or marines or whatever you call them, the staff of the U-boat. This is where they live. Pretty cramped. Can't imagine it's that much fun, even though the Reich is ruling the world in this timeline in the game. So there's these gold things you can find in the map. So there's a lot of collectibles, recordings in some levels. The recordings can actually mean that you're either picking up these licensed vinyl records, which are hilarious, like old German songs, or they're recordings from other characters in the game or related to them, like Ramona's diary here. And it's, again, they give a lot of good backstory, like everything is tied into something, so it's not just random, it just ties into very well. And which really did surprise me. Like, I mean, this game has been made in something like 3 years, so these guys have done an incredible job with the game. Alright, so moving forwards, checkpoint there, let's dual wield. Oh yeah, this is going to be a little bit challenging. There's a reactor core. You can see the enemies are using bullets that ricochet. So you can get the shotgun upgraded, so you got ricochet bullets. So let's actually use a weapon that is useful. Getting into a little bit of trouble there. Let's run back, get some cover, see what weapons I got. Okay, let's use some grenades. Oh man, I'm rubbish at throwing these grenades. Come on. Okay, did some damage. Let's get dual wielding. There we go. And I just like to run up. You can see the holes that are in the armor when you shoot him. And see, you can't just run and gun. Like he had way too much health compared to me, so I need to play that sequence a lot smarter. So let's try again. So let's start with the grenades. See, now I'm running up to them so I have a bit more room to work with. So let's take the assault rifle. I did manage to damage both of them, but you can see that I'm not really hitting them very well. Like, I should hit them in the head, which... Let's use the cover a little bit. There we go. See all that blood on the wall, great graphical detail. See, there's lots of guys there. It's sort of like being on the Star Wars New Hope on the Death Star. But see, I can maybe flank them if they don't notice me. Okay, let's get some more grenades. Tesla grenade, so that gives electric shock to the enemies. You stupid nuts, didn't notice me. Die! There, you can slide, and you can also slide and shoot, kind of like in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's kind of funny. That's another perk achievement here. As is, of course, using dual wielding. There we go. See, dual wield expert. You have more than a trophy, so you can definitely see I'm playing this for the first time. You know, giving it special to all you viewers out there. I dread to think what some people are probably thinking when they watch this. Man, this dude just cannot fucking play. Is he serious? Well, I played games for like 25 years, 27 years pretty much, but it's like I used to start playing like all Scandinavians. I mean, I live in Finland, I grew up in Finland. As all Scandinavians, we grew up on the Commodore 64, migrated to the Amiga, aka the greatest computer of all time, and then moved to the PC. Now, the PC was fun at first, you know, setting up EMS memory and do I have enough memory to run my mouse driver and all that ridiculous shit. It's like buying a car and you have to spend hours to get it to work. It's dumb, so I just gave up on PC gaming at some point and just more into consoles, easier, and I like playing on the controller and in front of a big ass TV. But my point is, this harkens back to like what you know, older FPS games were. You know, you have to pick up health. It has the modern trappings in a good way, but you still have to, you know, go pick up health. There is an ammo counter and that sort of thing. But I don't play, you know, on the hardest difficulty setting and just like peeking out behind a corner and killing. Those times are long gone, man. I just want to complete the game and have fun while I'm doing it, like instead of spending like 10 hours in one sequence where I just try to perfect it. You know, to each his own. I mean, it's cool if you want to do it, and then you can play on the uber difficulty level that the game has. See, that's those gray what's the word? My English is failing me here. Anyway, so I can use the laser cutter to open that, and you can actually cut really fast. Just there we go. I'm doing it pretty slow, but you can just carve that up really nicely. And there we are. There's actually lots of boxes like that you can open up by using the laser carve function, and there's some of them contain the treasure that you gotta collect, or bullets or ammo or stuff like that. So if you have the patience, you can go for it. Right, so the captain of the boat is getting pissed that I'm killing all his crew, and this, since we're on the U-boat, so it's a bit cramped. This is not the easiest of sequences. Do I need to charge? No, oh, it's almost fully charged. So let's see what I'm going to try to do here. Okay, somebody got behind me. Let's kill him. Oh, that's your basic run, so he dies fast. No problem there. So yeah, these guys are pretty easy. I'm headshotting these fools. Let's get some more armor. And dual wield expert, I did that, but I'd have to do the marksman kills, but I don't have the marksman rifle as of now. So in dual shotguns we trust. So see, now there's the overcharge health. So you can see my health is going down because it's sort of a health boost kind of thing. So the double barrel, the double shotguns, are the double shot is excellent. It's powerful, especially when you have those ricocheting bullets. You can just spray to the general direction of the Nazis and down they go. There you go. That's game over for you. My shield is almost completely down. Alright, I got that guy. Is there somebody else? Yes, there is. Get him, get him, get him. There's a good feeling when you shoot the enemies. It's definitely different than in like Call of Duty or in Killzone, but it's still, you know, it feels satisfying when you hit the enemies. I'm trying to grenade this guy, but like spectacularly bad. Okay, is that gonna hit him? Go. Why am I standing there shooting at him, especially when I'm not hitting him? Alright, there we go. Let's change the weapons. Pick up some health. Overcharge health again. Pick up some bullets. So I gotta bust this guy. Where did he go? There he is. I'm trying to hit him in the head because that obviously does more damage, but just not having... there's quite a kick to the assault rifle, especially if you dual wield, so it's not easy. But he is getting to be pretty damaged. And I got him. Excellent, excellent. So, as usual in games, go back, scavenge everything, steal everything. That's what we do. Pick up some ammo. Let's see if I have to charge. So, oh, let's see. Surprise! I didn't even hear that those guys are there. Let's get rid of him. Is it cleared up? Yes. All right. So we're in the radio room. Klaus gave me this piece of electronic equipment that I have to attach to the U-boat's radio. So I'm just like going back, seeing if there's stuff I can pick up, armor, ammo, the usual. Let's charge up the weapon. It was almost charged up. What's there? Some more health. Feels good. Let's see if anything. Yeah, there's Enigma code piece. I think I missed one earlier though. This must be the radio room or the sonar room. Right, so you can see when I go back into this main room here, there's no chains, so I gotta switch up to the laser cutters. You can either shoot them off or you can just like use the welding function, and just that takes a little bit longer. But the nice thing is, like, when you've upgraded the laser welder gun, you can just shoot. Now let's swap by pressing the D-pad to the right. There we go. If you press D-pad down, you get the map. Pressing D-pad left, if you're dual wielding, will swap the weapon mode or the ammo on the left gun, of course. Alright, I clicked the button. Am I getting a cutscene? Yes, I am. The cutscenes look good too. Nice facial details there. I really like what they've done with Blazkowicz. Like, he's your super honky grunt, but you know what they've done? What Machine has done here? They've just made him human. You know, he gets to have some love interest, maybe some sex, and just you know, he's in pain and just like the rest of us, so they managed to humanize him in a great way. And all you need for that is good writing, and good writing in like an action game or an action movie is like the hardest thing to do well, and Machine guys have really done well here. I have to say that some of the early comments about the game, about like, well, you're killing all these people, like, and then this, you know, PJ's like pondering to himself, and the game tries to be serious. It's weird. Like, what? Like, Uncharted is an awesome game. Like, shout out to Naughty Dog, but you kill like 800 people by the time you get to the end of it. So it's like, and it tries to tell, you know, a story. So, you know, just get with the program. It's fantasy. It's all good, right? All right. So going deep underwater, I got this guy with me, and he knows about this place that stores some wondrous technology. A bit of Bioshock vibes here, in a good way. I really like how they've done the underwater effect. It's very nice. Like, the audio is great as well. The audio is made by a guy called Gustav Grefberg. If you're a demo scene guy, you know him as Lizard King from way back in the day. Dude used to make some great tracks. Definitely go on YouTube and check him out. Right, so we have to get in here. So you can see there's a nice change of pace. So the U-boat was pretty much run and gun. A lot of action. Had to use your different weapons. Not really a chance to sneak around all that much there. You know, confined space. The enemies see you very easily. And here, you know, it's more set at pace. Well, this is definitely very Bioshock. So you get to, you know, relax a little bit, and actually a story is being told. You know, you get to concentrate on the characters, get a bit of emotional attachment to them. And that's what I really like in the game. There's a very nice set of variety. A lot of it is, you know, it's not forced down. If you want to run ahead and just shoot, you know, ramp up the difficulty and go and shoot stuff. You know, you don't have to take it easy. But I ended up playing mostly in a pretty stealthy way, because just that felt the best to me. And the nice thing is that the philosophy holds towards the end of the game. So even when there's like fights, when it's, well, quote unquote boss fight, you know, they don't really force you to play it in just, I mean, obviously you need to use a lot of weapons and ammo, but it's not like in Deus Ex Human Revolution where they throw everything out the window and they force this mechanic on you. The fights rely on the mechanics that you've learned throughout the game, which is great. So the design, like, principles hold from the very beginning to the very end. Alright, so now we get into this room which gives me a lot of Superman vibes. I'm not a big Superman fan, but he had that, the Fortress of Solitude or something like that. This reminds me of that of a little bit. And this is this research work that this guy, with the rest of his cronies, has done. That's Fergus.
What the hell is this thing?
Your boy who helps you out. Long history with BJ.
We need to activate the magnetic
Soak in the
fields,
atmosphere.
create
Let's just soak in
an
it for a little
empty.
bit.
This machine here, it controls the electromagnetic field. Yes. Okay, are you ready?
Right, so there's I gotta help the guys out here. So you get the stairs or the steps to the center, but you can see those balls turn into steps, but they disappear. So gotta go show my laser weapon to set.
There. This is das secret prism to make your laser beam
And
turn to
he
the
modifies
proper
my weapon a little bit. Really nice motion blur there, like the lens effects or the sort of post-processing effects used in the game are extremely nice. There's excellent facial details there. The eyes also look pretty good. So let's go figure this one out. I tend to be really impatient. I don't read the instructions. So, okay, so you can see they turn into steps. So I'm like, okay, so let's turn these things into steps and run up. But of course, they only stay as steps for a limited amount of time. So if I would turn to the right, dumbass, you could see that the steps are gone, and you rented your weapon. That's a great move, man. What are you gonna do now? So the laser weapon charges slowly back. So even if you don't go to a recharge station, it'll charge up, as you can see, but it's very, very slow. And if it's full, so now I'm wondering, okay, do I actually have to shoot something up there? Because you can see the waypoint shows up. You can turn all that stuff off, like all that assistance kind of thing. You can turn everything off and play in a very old school PC hardcore kind of way if that floats your boat. No, that doesn't help. Go and shoot these balls. Okay, so shoot them, jump up, and that's when I understand, oh, that icon pops up, so you can actually, yeah, see, you can charge. So when you shoot at them, it leaves like a little charge behind it, so you can just charge the weapon back up, so jump up, convert more of these things into steps, go up, charge the weapon. You can see these small shots that I'm doing actually just doesn't even spend too much of the charge of the weapon. And you get the Ramona's Diary as you progress through some of the levels. You only get them in a couple of the levels. It's actually pretty interesting story related to Anya, one of the female characters of the game. So run up, jump, make the jump, press the button. Alright, lower the platform, Blaskovic, however you pronounce that. Yeah, no hesitation, he's a doer, this one, let me tell you. That is right, man. PJ is a doer. Sacrifice himself, man, no matter what the situation is, for the better of mankind. Right, so Ferguson, the old man, make it up here, and we're gonna get into this this chamber. And like I said, you know, no enemies anywhere. More set at base. More about just like soaking in the surroundings and just learning a little bit more of the mystery here. Alright, so we're gonna end up in this chamber here. Yeah, he's gonna read some of that stuff there. There we go. And we're in the chamber. Now, there's a gold little statue that you can pick up. It's one of the collectibles. See, this is where I'm gonna spend a little bit of time. Now, you don't actually have to do this. So those things are there's a couple of them in this level, and if you press this one down, you can see it turns yellow. Yeah, this force field, yellow force field pops up. Now, took me a while to get it that, okay, you have to press them in the correct order. And you don't have to do it at all. Like, all you have to do here is just talk. And you can actually just exit the level once you pick some stuff up. But then I was like, like, is there something more here? Sure, there has to be a point. What I like is that they don't, but this is really funny. Let's listen to him here. See, I could exit the level, but I'm not going to. But let's see what Fergus is saying here.
Magical and abnormal in nature, the mind has no recourse but to shudder in bewilderment. Of course, I'm accompanied by a Nazi-killing lunatic and some kind of genius wizard who claims to be on a first-name basis with God Almighty himself. Oh, well, we can only hope for a more stimulating turn of events in the future.
So he's had a good day. So you could see I could exit the level right there and then, but I was like, there has to be something more in this room. So let's see. Press that down and nothing happens. Press it again. Maybe it does something. Of course it doesn't. It's a video game. You know how video games work. Another piece of gold there for my collection. There we go. Gold chamber pot. And see, there's 3 that I missed in the level already. I missed 2 Enigma codes. There's a lot of collectibles in here. I'm definitely gonna go back and get all that stuff because I just enjoy playing the game so much that I'm just gonna ratchet up the difficulty and just try to see how I can get through the game on a higher difficulty level. Not sure what I'm doing here. Just gotta. Right, I'm just talking to another guy who's playing the game. And we're both like, did you realize how fucking good this game is? That was pretty much the extent of the discussion. So let's get back into the game. And I'm slowly trying to maybe understand like what I'm supposed to do here. So you could probably watch how I'm being stupid here. I don't know if the writing on the wall there might actually help. But you know, I'm not gonna read that stuff. Okay, let's put that one down and nothing happens. I thought maybe it would because it's yellow. So let's press this one down. No, not that one. Go back, press that one down, and then turn 180 degrees. No. Ah, man, you're being so dumb. Clearly it's not that piece. Press it down again. I'm not gonna give up here. I was like, man, I'm gonna record this so I can show players how dumb I am, but also the variety of the game, that, you know, there is these very simplistic sort of, I hesitate to even say that it's a puzzle, but it's something that adds that extra layer of depth, you know? It's optional, you don't have to do it if you don't want, but it's nice to have in there. So you can't click that yet. So I've had 2 down. Let's see if this is the 3rd. It is not. So now I have to turn all these on again. So turn that on. Then turn that on. And of course, like, you know, now this has to make sense. We're in some weird cult's chamber on the ocean floor fighting Nazis who have super technology and this super concrete that they've made. I mean, you've seen the videos. It's no secret that there's like robotic things in the games, in the game that is, it's just great fantastical elements that work within the context of the story. And I gotta say, I spent my entire Friday and Saturday, Sunday morning playing through the game, and I really enjoyed it. Like I love FPS games. That you have to understand. I really love first-person shooters, and it's like mid-May now, and there really hasn't been any FPS games out this year really on consoles. I mean, I'm still playing Call of Duty Ghosts, so that was just like a nice breath of fresh air to get like a really fucking good FPS game where the mechanics are solid from the first second you touch your controls. You know this is gonna be good. Right, so 2 are now. Is it that one? It is not. I think I actually pressed that once, but my memory is so shot. No. Oh no, that's a yes actually. Okay, so then that one. Let's see, which one do I click now? The icon actually on the top left is that I have the thing that we came down here for. That's what that means. So let's see which one I have to press. Actually, isn't that many. I think it is that one. Come on. Or is it? No, I think I actually pressed this just a second ago. No, okay, so 3 down. Okay, so we have 2 left. Fingers crossed, guys. Come on. Decision making time. I'm gonna go for that one. Oh, yes, yeah! And you know how good this feels in games when you figure something like this out, because real life is so fucking hard, and then in games you get like a good, successful feeling out of something like this. And now you can see the exclamation mark popped up on the map, so I just gotta go here. Let's see what I'm gonna get. I think it's an upgrade. Oh yeah, portable reactor to the laser Kraftwerk, funny German name there. So portable reactor there. So it was definitely worth doing that puzzle. So alright, let's get out of here.
Bring that orb light thing you picked up.
I believe that was chapter 11. So we put that thing in there.
What you got, Caroline?
We have a lead on Sir's decryption.
And let's listen to the cutscene.
Anya, it's a troop transport train recalled from the African front. On board is the chief research scientist for Death's Head's latest generation super soldat program. He's leaving for the Nazi lunar base tonight to oversee the launch of the new super soldat.
He intercepts the troop transport train, locates the chief research scientist, steal his identity, and use it to permit Blazkowicz to take his seat on the lunar shuttle. Once you're at the lunar base, you need to find the nuclear decryption keys and bring them back to Earth.
How to intercept a high-speed Nazi troop transport train?
Best side will be the Gibraltar Bridge.
Well, I do hope everybody enjoyed the video. It was just pure gameplay.
This one.
You know, didn't polish it or anything. I recorded it as I went, so you can sort of see it in you know, real world kind of way. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, and take a look at the other Wolfenstein videos or the Secrets of the PlayStation operating system video. Thanks very much.
You give that to Caroline.